Back again from the news desk. It's your boy LastNameBall. Repping Triggerdale, landed the free home of the brave. Diversify your revenue streams. And we promoting positivity all 2021. And I'm here with my illustrious co-host.
It's your boy from the Bridges of the Kings, home of the Celestial Dragons, and the Palace of Royalty. I'm from Kingsbridge, and it's your boy Don Sazon. Sorry for looking like a toto face, but you know I had an accident shaving it down, so that's why I look like this. But what's happening?
We're the Medium Rare Podcast.
What's up? First and foremost, I want to shout out everybody who came to the open mic.
Word.
Want to give everybody a shout out who tipped your bartenders, who performed, who showed love. It was a phenomenal event. Shout out to those guys at the last stop, those guys and gals. And yeah, shouts out to y'all.
Yeah, pull up to the next one. We're going to be doing this monthly, it's looking like. You know, wear your mask, get your vaccine according to your boy Cuomo's and de Blasio.
Yeah.
So, yeah, pull up, be safe.
Do they, like, if you have the windows open, does that count as...
So Cuomo or de Blasio today, right, as of August 3rd, said that in coming days, I think starting September 19th, which is the first day of
13th.
school, or 13th, for the first day of school for the New York City public school education system, that all restaurants and outdoor activities, you need to have proof of vaccination. I think he quoted as saying, like, or I'm paraphrased here, that if you want to participate in outdoor society, you need the vaccine.
If you want to have a regular life, so to say. And that also counts gyms. Blink was very swift in sending me the email saying that by the 13th, after the 13th or on the 13th, you're going to have this. But they did say that they will work with patrons or people who have medical or religious backstories, for lack of a better term. So,
what religious backstory would you have not to get a vaccine? God don't want it?
Yeah, you can use that.
God don't like vaccine?
Legally,
Jesus had no vaccine. I won't either, yo. And he walked on water.
Legally, it stands.
Word. I mean, I guess.
No, I mean, they don't fuck around with Jesus, bro. They hated on him before, but right now, Jesus is the key.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't, they're selling some vaccination cards outside of MSG now.
Don't do that.
Yankee Stadium as well. Those are cops, so I wouldn't buy from them.
Don't do that.
I don't do that.
Yeah. Because they don't give you vaccines in jail.
And that's a federal, right? That's a federal.
Oh yeah, you're going straight to Rikers Island. Rikers Island.
Are you going to go to jail for buying it or selling it?
I think both.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because it's it's federal documents, man. You're forging federal documents.
But it's not.
You're forging medical documents.
The profession of counterfeiting those is crazy.
Yeah. Let me go check these assholes out.
Yeah, please go check that. But yeah. Shouts out to anybody who's making that profession. If you're successful at it and you're making good ones and you're saving people who don't want to get vaccinated, I don't encourage it. I don't think that you should be like, okay, I'm going to be a bootlegger. But those people exist in today's society. So if you know someone and you don't want to get vaccinated, spread the word if it's legit. If it is not legit, then fuck you. And I hope you get locked up for selling bullshit. But yeah, man, I just feel like we're coming to that kind of V for Vendetta vibe that they was talking about, where it's like you shouldn't be afraid of the government. The government should be afraid of its people, but the people are afraid of the government, so they're doing whatever they want. So, oh, you're back.
Yeah, man. Life with cats.
You alright? Everything is alright?
Yeah, they're cool. TV's just on the floor. But so when I got for Frito, shout out to my sister. Anyways,
you gotta get it warm on it, bro.
Yeah,
that's the difference. That's the key in life.
That's next up, yeah. Yo, facts. Key to cats, yo. Just don't leave anything on the edge of anything, because these guys are assholes.
Nah, bro. They probably you seen that.
Let me chill before Peter gets at me, man.
No, but you ever seen that video where the shorty was like, I guess she was doing like an OnlyFans shoot and she was on.
Oh yeah, and the
cat, the TV on. I feel like that's what happened in your room, just minus the lady doing that.
I mean, I don't know. They seem cool, so. Everybody's safe and sound.
Safe and sound. That's my shit. But yeah, this vaccine shit, man, you do as you please. If you want to get vaccine, go ahead. If you don't want to do it, cool. But they mandating shit now, so y'all gotta figure that out, bro.
Yeah, I feel like mandates come down to enforcement though, so it's like we'll see how it plays out. You know, are they gonna be? Is it gonna be back to when like COVID first started type shit, where they're beating down fucking delivery drivers on fucking 59th Street because it's past curfew?
I don't think they're gonna get down like that. They're gonna lose too much money, but I don't know how they like. Enforcing it is gonna be such bullshit because like even now, if you go to one of those like vaccine only events, like any sporting event or anything like that, it's such bullshit. Like they go like that video with homeboy doing that. That's what they do. They sometimes don't even check you for it. So I find that a little bit absurd. Like I know somebody who got vaccinated just to go to sporting events, and he's sick because he didn't even need to get vaccinated because they don't check the shit.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I guess do what you feel is right. Just do your research above all else, and not going on MSNBC or media sites. That does not count, right? Like, look for there are academic papers being published. You use resources like Google Scholar to check out actual academic and medical journals that are have research and are releasing articles on this. So inform yourself above all else would be my recommendation there. Yeah, and then make your decision accordingly.
And informing yourself in today's day and age is kind of hard to do because everyone sees something and runs with it without actually doing any research. Like I feel like that's what's happening with your boy the baby. He in Rolling Loud, he didn't even. I wouldn't say he was wild, but the way that society is taking in the cancel culture, the cancel gods, they're dropping him from every festival. They're trying to stop playing his songs on the radio, all of this, and it's like most people who are talking like Madonna was wild, talking mad shit.
What Madonna said? Why are we talking about Madonna in 2021? You see, so people just talk to get their platform, to get their buzz up, to get their streams. So
I know somebody who loves Madonna. He's gonna be very mad.
So we know who, like your pops.
No,
but you know, like people are taking this as an opportunity to get their little 15 minutes of fame on the social media newswire and have their or their opinion heard. So I mean, like
your homegirl Dua Lipa, she did a remix with the baby, and she said that she didn't know he was this kind of person. And it would even went as far. It wasn't her. I forgot. I think it was Madonna. Somebody to encourage people to stream the original version and not the remix with the baby. And what he really said was, if you don't have any STDs or HIV or any of these sexually transmitted diseases that you die in 2 to 3 weeks, put your flashlight on. If your pussy smells like water, put your flashlight on. If you weren't fellas, if you weren't in the parking lot sucking dick, put your flashlight on. Now, I wouldn't say that's homophobic.
Well, when you say fellas, that's what makes it homophobic. As soon as you add fellas to that,
define homophobic.
I mean, it's just anti-gay. Anything that is, anything that's anti-gay. It's a really wide-spreading umbrella term, right?
I feel like homophobic is like racism. In the sense that it's like being homophobic to me, in the origin of the term is that you cannot stand the mention of gay people. You can't be around them. Everything is like, yo, fuck them. You're being derogatory. Fellas, if you wasn't sucking dick, put your hand up. I wouldn't say that's homophobic. Like, hates gay people.
I'm not entirely in disagreement with you, but like, I think from the babies, I don't know. Maybe don't drink so much before you perform, right? In front of thousands of people, stream to millions of people, so you're at a clear head. And when it comes to the microphone shout-outs, you come up with something a little bit better.
That was a little wild.
But I do think that this has kind of been blown out of proportion tremendously.
Yeah.
And, it is... the big festival's prerogative, right? It is the radio station's prerogative. It is the brand's prerogative to say, hey, we don't like what you did. We don't, or rather, we don't like the reaction that it's getting, because that's really what it's all about. We're not going to pay you anymore because we think that keeping you around hurts our dollars, pretty much, right? And who wants to be I wonder who are the sponsorships that are standing strong for the baby right now.
Well, he hasn't been dropped off of Summer Jam yet.
Okay. You know, I mean, Mr. C, shout out to you, bro.
And Flex too. But I mean, my biggest thing is like today, what it seems like, if you don't agree with something, they automatically make it seem like where you hate it. And if you guys don't know, to me, like personally, I feel like the Alphabet Committee runs the world. When it comes to movies, when it comes to fashion, when it comes to music, entertainment, they are all executives and they're the ones who control basically everything. And that's why this is such an outrage. That's why, like, cartoon characters and all of this in Disney, they have to have some type of sexual orientation. They just can't be aliens. Shit like that is their initiative. But don't get me wrong, y'all my people. You feel me? Like, one of my best friends is part of the community. Yo soy super frío, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like you can't make everything like you hate it or you don't.
I do want you to understand that, like, the racist person does always say, I have that one black friend. So I'm just pointing that out.
I have an abundance of alphabet friends.
I don't know how happy they'll be about you calling them alphabet friends, but I'm just saying, bro.
You see, you one of them. You're part of the problem, bro.
I'm just throwing a few questions here.
Because that means I'm gonna have to go into a whole description of every letter of the alphabet, like, oh, this person is, and honestly, it doesn't even fucking matter. They're just people.
Oh.
Like,
they are just people.
It doesn't really matter what their sexual orientation is or the color of their skin. It doesn't really fucking matter. At the end of the day, stop being so goddamn sensitive, bro. Like, at the end of he says something, I ain't cool, he's ignorant, whatever.
It does matter, because if it doesn't matter, then you're diminishing their experience.
No. Let me rephrase that. It does matter.
You see how difficult it is to walk the line? You see, my man's is sweating heavy right now after just a few. This is the level of ridiculousness that we've achieved, though.
Yeah,
it's just like, all right, and no matter what you say, in what context, can be taken and flipped and manipulated to make you anti something. Is essentially kind of what I was trying to demonstrate there.
And the baby has then or now apologized twice because he was losing an insane amount of money. And I just felt like he shouldn't have said it, first of all. You're an idiot. You're rolling out in front of 1,000 people. You shouldn't say that. But at the end of the day, bro, it's not homophobic. He's not like, yo. First of all, there's a Jamaican song that all of you, or a lot of you that were watching that were as kids, used to bump to, that is insanely homophobic.
Chi-Chi Man.
So y'all need to relax and get off your high horse. And I'm pretty sure in your day-to-day life, you might use some shit that's homophobic and you don't even realize it. So you need to look into the mirror before you talk shit about the baby.
Yeah, I mean, all my favorite rappers are mad homophobic.
Yeah.
So
except for Biggie Smalls.
Nah, he's homophobic. He's super homophobic, yeah. But I mean, for me personally, man, I respect you. It's all about respect. Yeah, if you can live your life and whatever it is, regardless, as long as you have respect for me, I will return that same respect to you. But you can do whatever it is that you want on your off time, bro.
Yes. At the end of the day, people's business is not that serious. Mind yours. Let them do them. That's it. It'll be a much better world.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. The baby made a mistake. You can't make mistakes anymore. You cannot make a single mistake. Yeah.
You think Jack Harlow would have got canceled like that?
Jack Harlow's in the Lil Nas X video with the dudes, twerking in the showers naked. So
that was a good move for him.
Whoever is managing that, man, salute, because he's everywhere.
He's from Arizona.
Have you seen the Lil Nas X video?
I actually did.
It escalates very quickly. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's pure entertainment.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to take it from both sides of the coin because some people are saying, this is not I, that they're trying to force the agenda on the world. And no one has a problem with Lil Nas X wilding, but they got a problem from the other side. Now he looks like he's a freedom fighter because he's trying to normalize it in a certain way. But you also got to be objective. If you're gonna talk shit about somebody not supporting it, then you gotta kind of not have the same energy, but you gotta understand that not everybody's gonna support what you do or what you say.
Yeah, I just feel like people have difficulties with their kind of beliefs and their understandings being challenged, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what. And I think when it comes to, the idea that Lil Nas X is pushing this on everybody, I think we all have the option. If you don't want to watch it, you don't gotta watch it, bro. Don't click that video. That's on you. You don't want to watch it. It's cool, man. But I do think that it is. I don't know. It's. I guess if we want to take this to like the deeper conversation, I think my questions come to when there are children being involved, right?
Okay.
Or like people that aren't adults,
Making easily influenced,
making very significant decisions on their life based on what's happening in pop culture.
Yeah.
And them potentially not understanding who they are.
Yes.
So, and I think kind of an example of this was when Zaya Wade, when Dwayne Wade's daughter, right, was kind of brought out to the world as being, I guess, trans would be the appropriate. Again, I'm not the most educated on this.
Yeah.
But it's, and you have Boozy catching super flack.
He was wilding on this too,
Yeah,
though.
I haven't seen that though. But Boozy catching super flack for what he said. And there being outrage there. Outrage in the form of your Planet Fitness membership is revoked. But I don't know, it's
a slippery slope, man. But it's just like, I guess the best way to put it is like, and this.
There's worse things in the world than being gay, or trans, or bisexual, or asexual. There's,
yeah.
So
I think that this is a conversation that we should have with someone who has lived that kind of truth. But what I will say is that I compare this to color, and this is a mild comparison. If someone says that they don't like a candidate from a particular political party, that doesn't mean that they don't like the entire party, they hate the party. So if someone's talking about Lil Nas X being, in this case, the front runner for that kind of lifestyle, or just basically that side of life, don't think that just because they don't like Lil Nas X, they hate everybody from that community.
But what's mad? Like, I bet you a lot of people from that community have watched The Wire. Right? And I bet you a lot of people from that community fuck heavy with Omar. Right? And Omar is the OG homo thug. Right? So, like, I don't know, man. People pick and choose, just like they're doing with the baby.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think opinions shouldn't weigh this much. But it's a gift and a curse, man. But I think in the majority, people are dumb.
Yeah.
And
followers.
Right? And if we're just going by like who makes the most noise, dumb people are gonna win every single time.
Oh yeah.
So
do you think that if Donnie was still president, he'll say something about this?
I don't even know what would happen, bro. It would have been so chaotic. I think Lil Nas X might have been invited to the White House after he dropped a video or some shit like that.
No way. No fucking way.
You don't know, man. That man was a fucking lunatic. So who knows what he would have done.
Yo, he's dead ass the funniest president ever, bro.
Like, who knows what he would have done, man? Like,
Yo, bro, my favorite shit he ever said was, they tested my blood and it wasn't DNA, it was USA.
bro, he.
Yo, that man is wild, son. Shout out to you,
He
bro.
tweeted all caps, China. Yeah, so man is don't vote for that guy, please.
Yo,
Don't.
that guy's a wild goon, bro. I don't know how the fuck. Even the 4 years of the presidency, I'm like, yo. Every day I woke up, I'm like, yo, Donald Trump's a president. Bro.
Yeah.
He's not a regular. He's the president of the United States. Like that shit to me is still mind boggling to me, bro. Like how the fuck did that man get in office? Ay, el mundo, bro. Anyway,
You saw Melo got signed to Lakers.
yes, I
With
did.
Russell Westbrook. Little super team action going down there. Dwight is back in the building.
I actually think that team is well put together right now.
Some team built around LeBron James. Like, thank you for stating the obvious.
No, not all his teams are well put together.
Kind of.
The one last year was well put together.
Kind of.
How?
What do you mean?
Who was the best shooter?
The best shooter? Yeah, it was tough sledding.
A
for the
good
shooters.
LeBron James team is shooters all around, and he's driving, kick, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, but he's going to be in a better position now to
He's gonna
not
be
be the
chilling.
playmaker on the ball. So
He's gonna
because
be
Russell
chilling.
Westbrook's there,
He's gonna be chilling.
so we'll see how that plays out.
And Melo, you think he's gonna start or come off the bench?
He's coming off the bench. He's familiar with the role. Who else is going to come off the bench and get buckets?
Nah, they got they signed Trevor Ariza.
He's 40.
He's not older than Melo. You're wild,
He's probably like 40, bro.
bro. Melo's 37. There's no way that Trevor Ariza is older than Carmelo Anthony, bro. You're
Trevor
wild.
Ariza was in college for 2 years, 3 years.
It don't mean that he's older than Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, he's 36. He's 40.
Oh, okay. I mean, he's only a year off.
He's 40 in NBA years.
Anyway, I think that's a well put together team. Patty Mills went to the Nets, so
I mean,
there's
these are all developing
Blake
stories.
Griffin.
Yo, just Dame Lillard, come to New York, man. If you see this, if your man see this, if anybody from Portland sees this, tell Dame I said to come to New York. We have a good time. Just make sure you're vaxxed, because de Blasio not gonna let you play if you're not vaxxed, boy.
That's crazy.
And shit is gonna be lit. It's gonna be a lituation. All right.
I'm tired of talking about basketball because in a couple of days is the Hall of Fame game, and that football season is right around the corner, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And as you all may know, the Cowboys, everybody's saying they're gonna be good. I actually
This
think,
is every year, bro.
but I actually think that they're gonna be Tampa opening night.
So
It's people are looking at me like that's the bet I'm gonna make, but I think they're actually gonna be good, bro. People saying that Washington's gonna win the division. How? The quarterback sucks.
Ryan Fitzpatrick is serviceable, and the NFC East sucks ass.
He is not good.
The NFC East sucks.
First of all,
He has 4 games against the Eagles. He has 4 games against the Eagles and the Giants. You don't think he can win 4 games there?
I think he'll win 2. They're not gonna win all 4 of those games. The Giants are gonna be much better than they were last year. You could stamp it right now. I'm telling you. Daniel Jones is a little bit shaky, but
The Washington football team's
they're gonna win the division.
defense is top 5 in the league,
That is a fact.
right?
You think that they're gonna
Daniel
win the division?
Jones is losing 2 games against that defense.
No way. We can put a bet right now. On
Jalen
camera.
Hurts is losing 2 games against that defense.
We can put a bet on camera
Okay.
right now. I'll bet for the Giants. I'm not fucking with the Eagles.
Okay.
They're gonna split the series. You think they're gonna sweep them?
Sweet.
How much you want to put on it?
We can discuss that off camera.
Let's do some beers. Come on. I'm not
All right, let's
talking-
do. We could do a pack of beers.
All right, cool. Anyway, the best division in football is the NFC West. Y'all know the deal. It's gonna be Treyway real soon. The Raiders are. I don't know about all that, but
We doing things. We just wait till the season happens, man. Because if Gus Bradley can turn the defense around, then I'm with it. But otherwise, if it's just like
they
last
don't
year,
have players.
what do you mean?
You don't have players.
What do you mean?
So you mean Cleveland Farrell's your best pass rusher? And you're gonna take
Cleveland
that to
Farrell? You forgot Yannick Ngakoue got signed? Oh, you forgot about that guy. You forgot Max Crosby is healthy again.
Is he?
Oh, forgot about that guy, right?
He
You forgot Malik Jackson is on the line. Oh yeah, we doing
Malik
good.
Jackson is wild.
We forgot John Hankins, one of the best run defenders in the league, is on the line. Okay.
Who you playing? Who you playing? You're playing the Chargers. You're playing the Chiefs. Even Denver.
Denver sucks.
You're the worst team in the division.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are.
No, we're not.
Denver's roster is way better than the Oakland roster.
No,
you
we're
know
not.
that.
No, they're not at all.
Yo, bro, take the fan them out of it.
They're not.
Denver's roster, top down, is better than.
Name an offensive player they have better than Darren Waller.
Jerry Judy's better than him.
You are out of your mind. You don't watch. You don't. Okay. You are out of your mind.
Okay.
Jerry Judy's better than Darren Waller.
Yes.
Okay.
What makes Darren Waller better than him? You're gonna say touchdown production?
He's just overall. He's a problem for anybody that guards him.
Okay, you think that everybody could guard Jerry Judy? Have you seen him run routes?
Can anybody? No, not I can't guard fucking Jerry Judy. But are there NFL corners that can have an impact and lock him down? Yeah.
Darren Waller too.
No. Who's gonna lock down Darren Waller?
Fred Warner will lock him down. Fred Warner will lock him down. Linebacker. And I'm not even talking safety vibes. You think Darren James won't affect him?
Who?
Darren James.
Derwin?
Yeah.
James? No.
Okay.
This man is 6'6", 250 pounds, runs a 4.4.
Okay.
He catches everything.
Mm-hmm.
He jumps out the gym.
His route running is pristine, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
He's elite, bro.
He rounds off all his routes.
He's elite.
What are you talking about?
He is elite. What do you mean?
I don't need to say
it. I don't need to say it because Travis Kelce said it.
Travis.
I don't need to say it.
So you think Darren Waller's better than Travis Kelce?
No, not yet.
You think he's better than George Kittle?
No, not yet. He's the third. He's like number 3. He's on deck though because he's more athletic than both those guys, and he can block. He's not the best blocker in the world, but he gets shit done. If you haven't, go check out Darren Waller. And he's a great story. Former drug addict, practice squad player, got signed to the Raiders. He's probably in line for a massive contract now.
That is a very good
4 or 5 years ago, he was a drug addict, in recovery.
Shouts out to the Ravens and Ozzie Newsome.
So,
that is a good story.
shout out to John Gruden, who saw him practicing on the sideline and was like, I want that guy, right? So
John Gruden about to get up out of there, bro.
No, he's there to stay.
I mean, they have no reason to.
Defense is awful. It's the defense. Paul Gunther sucked, bro. Like the only reason we drafted Cleveland Farrell at number 4 is because phones weren't ringing.
So you mean to tell me that Derek Carr could take you to a Super Bowl?
100%. And anybody who doesn't believe that doesn't watch football.
Okay. He is nice. I'm not gonna talk shit about. I love Derek Carr. That's my man.
If anybody thinks that Derek Carr is the problem in Oakland, you don't watch football. Because there's no reason.
So what do you think? What do you think the Raiders' record is going to be this year?
Probably like 10-7 or 11-6. I think is reasonable. There's that extra game this year, which is why they're counting 17 games.
I don't think they're gonna win 11 games.
11 games
in that division.
11 games. We beat the Chiefs last year.
We're
better than the Chargers.
I wouldn't say that.
What do you mean? They lost a bunch of pieces.
The O-line got better. They're getting Bosa back.
Okay.
Still got Casey Hayward.
No, they don't. Casey Hayward is on the Raiders, bro. Read a newspaper. Read a newspaper, son. This is what I'm talking about. Anyways,
the Raiders are not good. Like, you're not gonna convince nobody. First of all, they're not better than the Chargers. You're smoking crack.
Okay.
Anyway,
you already know what time it is. We going to Vegas, the Death Star.
You gonna go?
I'm gonna try. See what type of time they on.
I might bang with you there. Anyway,
we got the Dipset Dipset.
that's exactly
Locks
what I was gonna say.
Versus tonight.
Dipset would have definitely smoked G Unit, so I'm glad it's locks. But I don't know. I think that they should implement a rule tonight that they can only play songs that 2 out of the 3 are on.
So it can't be singles.
Like you can't play like in that case, Cam can't play Body Body Part 3 because he's the only one with a verse on that song aside from Master P. That would make it fair.
So the Locks can't play Why?
No, that's not the Lock song. That's the Jadakiss song.
But he's part of the Locks.
It doesn't matter. But if that's the case, then Cameron will just go off on a tangent. And Jim Jones, first of all,
Jim Jones can't play Ballin'?
no, they're probably gonna do it, but I don't think that should happen. I think it should be group for
Drew
group.
Wells can't do the Whistle song?
No, they could do Old Boy.
They can't do Old Boy.
And the Locks, they could play the Honey remix. They could do that because all of them had a verse on that, didn't they?
I don't know, to be honest.
So many damn songs. It's a good event though. The tickets they was wild.
I think that was kind of the most disappointing thing for me.
What the
Is
tickets?
just that, like, I know Cameron has become very popular recently. Alright? People that weren't there. In the words of Cameron, hashtag you wasn't there.
That's a fact, bro.
Right? So, I don't know. If you wasn't listening to Diplomatic Immunity when Diplomatic Immunity came out,
Purple Haze.
but I mean, whatever. That's just me being an elitist and me being sour because I couldn't get tickets.
I could have gotten tickets. I just didn't think that the value was there. Like they was charging $150 for the 300 row Z. I'm like, no. Today I could have bought tickets, but StubHub was wilding with the fees and Ticketmaster too.
You know that's how they do though. That's
No, but yo, listen to this. So this morning, tickets for I think it was like 203, which is basically the middle of it. For row like D was 137 with fees and everything. It came out to 185. Cool. I'm like, alright, that's too much. I'm Gucci. When I checked back at like 3 o'clock, them shits was 230 without the fees. What the fuck?
inflation. Well, that's how.
But day of?
But that's how Ticketmaster stays. That's StubHub's fault. Because that's how Ticketmaster stays competitive with StubHub. Because otherwise, StubHub is just gonna, they sell it at face value on Ticketmaster, and then StubHub is really where the profits are. It'd be like, it's like Nike. You go out, you cop a sneaker, bro, for $150 that you know is gonna sell. Now, what if day of Nike boosts their price up? Right, a few hundred people are still gonna cop.
That's a fact.
Right, but that changes the secondary market for him.
Speaking of that, I have a real big problem with the fact that regular general release dunks are being sold for $350 fucking dollars. Not SB dunks, regular dunks. Those orange and white low top dunks, I saw somebody selling them for $350. The retail was $110, and they were not limited. They dropped like 3 times.
Well, it's because when you look on fucking the outfit grids on Instagram, this is all you see. Everybody dressed the fucking same. It's the same shit everywhere. I've said it once before on this podcast. I've said it. I say this perpetually, yo. Just don't fret about all these hype shoes, man. They look good, but if you have good taste, which most people don't, which is why they pay the higher money so that they can stay in style. If you have good taste, there are kicks out there that are not going to go out of stock for you. So, granted, this is, I don't know, fuck that. There are good shoes. You just got to, stay away from the hype. But you know how the hood is, yo. Yeah, I swear to God, after every Jordan release, man, it's like Michael Jordan himself, like, airdropped fucking boxes of J's into the hood, like, every Jordan release. You see them shits on the feet of everybody. And it's just like, that's like, as a society, right, we have to undo the shackles that Michael Jordan has put on us, right?
Michael Jordan is a warden.
Michael Jordan does not care about you or anybody like you. All right?
So you don't have any Jordans?
I haven't bought a pair of Jordans in probably like 7-8 years.
It's not a long time.
It is a long time in sneaker world because nobody cares about those shoes anymore.
I mean, unless you got some OG Jordans, colorway at least. Those are.
I mean, the last ones I got, I think, were black cement 3s. So that was like 4 years ago, 5 years
heat,
ago.
Though.
That's like, one of my favorite shoes.
That's heat. Like,
Yeah, super annoying though.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand, bro. Like, I literally went, like, SB Dunks, I've always liked SB Dunks since I was little. And those, I understand the resale. Like, that, I'm fine with that. But a regular pair of Dunks, bro?
No. Because SBs were out of style for, like, 4 or 5 years. And all you could have gotten Heat SBs for $200. Like, you could have got, like, Doom SBs.
Nah, that's
for like $200 back in like 2014.
2014.
You could have gotten you could have gotten a lot of shit for super low.
The reason I'm saying I understand this because when I was a teenager, them shits was in style and the resale on them was a formidable amount. It wasn't crazy like it is now.
The videos that make me happy are like when stores like like Concepts up in Boston, how they make people wear them out. And like the resellers are fucking waddling down the streets trying not to crease them.
Hold on, they make you wear them out of the store?
Yeah. If you cop, you have to wear them out.
It
is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life because it's literally just a line of resellers trying to like waddle and not crease shit.
That's crazy, bro. That's lit. But what if you're buying a gift? Like, what if I'm gonna go buy kicks with my girl? I can't wear.
She'll understand.
I can't wear a 5. They don't fit.
Oh, I don't know. Like, you'll be alright. You got a handstand on them shits.
Out the store.
I don't know.
The raffles, like it was Yeezy Day yesterday. That was a fucking no. I only know one person.
Yo, just undo the shackles, man. I know so many shackles.
One person that was able to get a pair of Wave Runners, and this,
man,
I feel like he doesn't even count because he gets everything.
I'm so fed up with Kanye West, yo. Just drop the fucking album. Just drop the fucking album, and I'm gonna tell you it's mid in like 2 weeks, right? And then we're gonna start the process over again, and you're gonna get some new socialite bitch, and then she's gonna ruin your life, and then you're gonna give us another 808s and heartbreaks type shit. That's the type of shit that I want, bro. This is what I want.
But you don't think that he's fine-tuning the album? You think it's done and he's just sitting on it?
No, I don't think it was done to begin with. I think, like, the day it was supposed to release, the day of the live stream, 2 Chainz was recording with him.
Did you watch the live stream? How many tracks was it?
It was, I think, 12? I caught, like, the back end of it.
I didn't catch it.
But he has some dope songs on there. I mean, it's Kanye. Production's gonna be A1 no matter what.
He's back with Hov though.
Yeah, the throne is back, which is exciting.
Very.
So
traded Kim for Hov.
Pretty much.
That's a good deal right there.
But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I guess like the new album. I'm looking forward to the throne for sure, just because. More Jay-Z. He's just gonna tell us about how rich he is some more, and like you know how great it is to have Beyonce as a wife.
His kids.
His
art collection.
Exactly. You know
how he used to sell drugs.
How he's into crypto. He's gonna have cryptocurrency bars though. A million percent. A million percent crypto bars are popping up. Yeah. that's definitely going to happen.
NFT bars too.
NFT. I don't know, but crypto bars for sure. Bitcoin, a Elon Musk drop. You know, that's definitely happening.
I hope he doesn't mention Dogecoin. I hope he does.
He's going to. Yeah, he's going to. That'd be great. That'd be so great. But
I feel like that's something that Fab would do.
It's funny that like Jay-Z, you don't see him, but whenever he drops something, you know that he's been watching.
Yeah,
what we've been watching.
Fucking Batman. He just lurks, takes notes, and then here you go. Honestly, who's your favorite rapper right now?
Right now?
Right now.
Like out currently?
Yeah, like a new rapper.
Music?
Yeah, new rapper who's currently putting out music. Not new, but a rapper who's been currently putting out projects for the last 4 years.
Vince Staples just dropped the album recently, and I like Vince Staples, and I don't really listen to too many other new people. So, Vince Staples, shout out to you. You're funny, and I like your bars.
Honestly, I just been listening to a lot of Gunna and a lot of drill music.
Oh, that's cool. Sada Baby.
Who's that?
You don't know who Sada Baby is?
I don't know
who that's someone that a lot of people don't know about. But if you like fucking ignorant drill shit, like
he's from Brooklyn.
He's from I should know that. I think he's from Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah. Sada Baby, that guy goes crazy on everything. I love that man.
That's fucking.
Pause.
I mean, shout out to Sleepy Hollow and Chef G. Shout out to all them Brooklyn rappers, bro.
Oh, you like Lil TJ? I don't listen to Lil TJ like
Lil
that.
TJ's from the Bronx.
I know, but I don't listen to him. That's my point. I don't really care where he's from. But shout out to you, BS.
Shout out to all y'all New York rappers. You feel me?
Not all y'all. Not the ones. No, not all y'all. Because yo, here's the thing. Everybody has a personality now. Everybody has their Instagram and their image, and it's like, yo, 10 years ago, with your skill, you would have been running me down on 42nd Street trying to sell me a mixtape. Don't act different because you got a photographer.
Most of them, I mean, the thing about it, the way I see it is like,
there's a lot of people.
You could see through the bullshit. Like, yo, bro, all those rappers to me is feel like people in my hood. Like, there's get money.
But that's what rappers dealers were.
Yeah.
Boy, you know what I mean? Like, what? Who's Fat Joe? You know.
So who's the corniest rapper to you right now?
The corniest?
The corniest.
Who's really corny? Oh, damn. I hate to do him like this, but that little AG's kid.
He's a rapper?
Yeah, your trapper's favorite rapper, rapper's favorite trapper. And we outside.
Oh, he needs to stick to doing that.
I follow him on IG, so for comedy.
He ain't that corny.
For comedy purposes,
you giving him follows and likes and
the funniest thing about him, right, is he's a young kid, man. So
shouts out to him.
You know, he how old am I? He points to the Rolex. That's how old I am. He's fucking killing it. But
that's it, bro.
The one thing that I find funny, having worked for Nike before, is that he wears kid size tech fleece.
Isn't he a kid?
Yeah, but it's just funny to me.
What do you mean?
Because he's doing all this other, you know, what would be seemingly adult shit, right? Like he's in the club with like the baby tech fleece. You know what I mean?
I see what you mean.
It's just like
it keeps him honest.
Oh, I guess, yeah. But yeah, easy way to point that out is cuffs right there. These cuffs, yeah.
What, it has cuffs on it?
So the adult size has like about 1.5 inch cuff, and then the kid size have like a very skinny like just a little cuff.
You see,
and the logos are different also, I think. Like the size of them in perspective to like how big the garment is. I don't know, man. You work in retail enough, you get brainwashed. All my retail heads, they feel me. This shit is yeah. There needs to be like, you know how they have for like NFL players, like after they retire and shit, they get all the support for like.
Like the benefits.
Yeah, for like brain injuries and CTE, bro. Like retail needs to start doing that because they be doing people super dirt and driving people crazy, and those resources are not there for you.
Retail is a wild world, but I mean, I'm thankful for it. You feel me? It was a fun time. I wouldn't do retail past 22, and I got out of retail when I was like 20, but. If you're young and you're looking for a way to make money and have fun and be annoyed all at the same time, work retail. Yeah,
because this retail just puts you in contact with the dumbest people in the world. In the world. Yeah. It's great. You meet a lot of cool people, a lot of really smart people, right? But I would say that in general, the demographic that you're going to occur is people you don't want to be talking to in the first place.
Stock guys are always top one to me. Y'all the coolest people. I was on the floor, so I interacted with a lot of corny people, but not really. Shouts out to anybody I worked with in retail, especially in Tommy Hilfiger. Shout out to y'all, because I'm actually cool with the majority of them, so shouts out to all my people, yo.
You was in a mall?
No, nigga. Fifth Avenue. Flagship store, baby. I'm saying, a mall is like, that's to me is like a fake store.
That's a whole different type of retail.
I'm good on that.
Yeah, working in a mall is tough. I don't even like shopping in malls.
You worked at a mall before?
Never.
Yeah, I can't.
I wouldn't be here today to have this podcast with you if I fucking work retail in a mall.
A mall? I feel like to work at a mall, you gotta be like 15. Like, it's tough. That's the vibe. Because being a grown person working retail.
But there are a lot of grown people that work retail, and I mean,
No, I'm not.
there's nothing
I'm
wrong
not
with it
shitting on
because
it
like your
at
pay
all.
goes up like as the years go on, and you could be making decent money without needing a college degree.
Yeah, I'm not mad at
and
y'all.
hours are always available, and you get the OT time and a half. And after you get to a certain point, you get decent benefits depending on
And
the
your schedule will be
company.
lit after a certain time. You're not working weekends. Like
So yeah.
it's a
Oh
set.
no. You always work on weekends.
No, bro, trust me. The old people, the OGs at Tommy Hilfiger, there was some people. You're right.
Yeah, but people aren't coming to Tommy Hilfiger like that. But anyways,
Not anymore. At that point, yes. Tommy Hilfiger used to be flooded, bro. Especially
with who?
with tourists and hood niggas too. I'm telling you, bro. Fifth Avenue used to be turned.
I worked on Fifth Avenue,
The Nike store there? What?
the NBA store.
Oh, you next is Fridays.
Yes,
That was an experience.
we did that. I met Dr. J there. It was cool. He was not as nice.
He's not cool.
Understandably, this is a very famous man walking through the streets of New York City with his grandson, who's oblivious to all this shit, right? So his grandson is like, probably like 5 or 6 or some shit, and he's just like excited to go to the NBA store because he likes basketball, and it's an experience for him. But Dr. J is just like, he knows as soon as he walks in there, he's gonna be harassed by like everybody in the fucking store because he's an icon, right? And he was harassed by everybody
Hold
in the
on,
store.
but I don't understand if you have Dr. J's grandson, why does he want to go to the NBA?
Because he's a child,
But
and children want silly shit.
but the NBA store? And why don't you just send somebody go with your moms? I don't want to go there.
He was spending time with grandpa. Yo, you can tell me that like I don't know.
But I wouldn't go. Like I wouldn't be like, yo, that's not even an option. Like it's over for you, my boy.
Well, Dr. J was like, I'm gonna put up with it first. That's how he knows he loves his. Dr. J loves his grandkids. Okay, that is the moral of the story here. Dr. J, great grandfather, icon,
Like it's like
legend.
if it's Willie Cauley Stein, nobody's gonna give a fuck.
It's Dr. J.
I understand that, but there's so many tourists in that area. They knew.
You
who
see
he
how you
was.
said his full name, Willie Cauley Stein, right? And you see how I said Dr. J.
I just didn't think that tourists knew who he was. Or it was y'all in the store geeking.
Oh, my manager's wild out. Like,
Oh,
out of
okay.
character.
That's-
Out of character. I gave him the head nod because I saw he was fed the fuck up. He gave
When
me
he
the.
walked in, he was tight.
Yo, he was up. Because as soon as like I said, as soon as you walk into the NBA store, it'd be like the same, not the same, but like it'd be like Michael Jordan, you know? It'd be like Dominique Wilkins. It'd be like Shaq walking into the fucking NBA store. Like, it's Dr. fucking J.
Yeah,
Your
but I'm saying Dr.
jersey,
J
your
is not
jersey's
a-
being sold.
He's not an international icon like Jordan and Shaq.
Well, yeah, because the NBA wasn't what it was, what it
That's what I'm
ended
saying.
up
That's
being.
why they
But,
think it was
but
that
the thing
crazy.
is, but he's still part of the NBA.
No, that's a fact.
He's still hating on all the dunk contests.
Yeah,
He is the number one hater on all dunk
He
contests.
throwing sauce.
He is
wasn't
big
that
nine.
good. And he couldn't do none of them dunks when he
All
was in his
nines,
heyday,
yo.
bro.
Does not matter what
nah,
you did.
Josh Smith be hating too
Which Josh Smith?
from the Hawks.
Oh, I don't know.
He
But
be hating too,
I just
bro.
know that Dr. J he's a serial hater when it comes to dunks.
Bro, Josh Smith be in there hating too, bro. He's not safe.
Shout out to Josh Smith for keeping it 1,000 about Doc Rivers though.
What he said?
He basically called Doc Rivers a bitch.
Why?
Because when he was on the Clippers, he wasn't getting burned like that. And then he came back and on Houston and played the Clippers in the playoffs and torched them
That's good.
for like 40 apiece every game. Yeah.
That's heat.
Um,
See, I like that.
yeah.
That's a good story.
Josh Smith goon. I love it when goons in the NBA get their way. That's my favorite like genre of NBA. Goons doing what goons do.
I feel like there should be more goons in the NBA because the
You know,
majority
NBA
of
don't have
basketball
that.
players, are pretty hood. I mean, not anymore.
That's not true.
AAU fucked the game up.
Yeah, like I feel like a lot of guys. Yeah, no, it's not the same. It's not the same breed.
Yeah,
There are a few of these guys, right, that are like,
dogs.
but even then, it's like you got a whole bunch of like fake. You know, NBA is not tough. NBA is not tough
NBA is the most finesse.
at all.
It might be. I think NBA might be a little more finesse than soccer, bro.
No.
Bro, them players from them countries that's dirty, they get it in.
In soccer?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing about soccer is, I guess you
The
have all
floss
these
and all that.
you have all these players spread out like in different leagues. They don't
Yeah.
play each other. Like the NBA is the accumulation of literally the best basketball players in the world.
I feel like there's a lot of whack players in the NBA. I mean, I'm saying this and look at me, but I'm saying like the talent level in the NBA, like there's a lot of bum ass players.
It's
Like,
it's
you do
not even
fantasy basketball?
it's not even that. It's just that the difference between the top guys and the guys that are the 13th man on the roster is so astronomically different. And the thing is, those guys are still good. Like I've gone to like pro city tournaments and like
They be
Dykeman,
busting ass.
bro. Like and Sundiata Gaines owns pro city. Every time he steps on the court, it's a 60 piece. It's a 60 piece. Yeah, Sundiata Gaines is getting clamped in the NBA. Clamped in the NBA. Granted, they don't play defense in the NBA anymore. That's another story. But
Luka
he's
should
not
come to
like
Dyke.
that.
Luka, you should come to Dyke.
Why?
Why not? KD went.
He's not Luka.
J.R. Smith.
KD is from and has experienced
the hood.
yeah. Like I feel like playing basketball on the train tracks would scare Luka. Like the one train would go by and he
I think Luka's a little more savage than you think, bro.
Nah.
I think he's a little gutter, man.
no. He's got it within the friendly confines of the NBA court.
Nah.
But I mean, there's a number of players. I mean, you lock them in a room with one of the Morris twins, who's coming out, type shit.
I feel you. That's not bad.
Right.
But I don't think Luka's soft like that. Like,
I saw a picture of Luka with Kobe. That a photographer that I follow, his name is Stephen Quartz, I believe. No free plugs, but shout out. It was I guess they had some like camp at the Nike headquarters, and it was Kobe, Luka, Frank Ntilikina,
that's bad fuck.
and I forgot this other dude's name, but
Serbia?
no, it was some other young player, and the caption was, I think this is the first time Luka met Kobe. I think this is when like he got some of that dog from Kobe. And I'm just like, why couldn't have Kobe sprinkle just a little bit on Frankie, on Francois?
I mean, you gotta want to be a dog. In the words of my man PJ Tucker, they was already dogs.
Frank Ntilikina, I've heard from multiple sources that play basketball in New York City, that he gets carved up in open runs.
That's bad word.
By people that don't play in the NBA.
Like,
And mind you, this is the guy that Tom Thibodeau had the fucking genius idea to put on fucking Trae Young at the end of the fourth quarter.
I mean, Tom Thibodeau is a defensive genius.
No, he's not, bro.
I mean, that's why he gets jobs, right?
He gets jobs because he got a raspy voice. He got a coach's voice.
He looks like a mobster, bro.
100%.
He moves like a mobster. His hair's mobster vibes.
Good coach, though. I'm excited for the Knicks next year.
Excuse me.
Shout out to, Knicks
I'm
GM.
not. The Knicks haven't done shit. How has the team gotten better?
Through the draft, and we're about to get Dame Lillard. We're about to get Dame Lillard. That's how.
I pray to God that the Knicks get Dame Lillard, but at the end of the day, I'm sick of.
Imagine Dame time in New York City.
I'm sick of.
Imagine Dame time. Do you remember Linsanity?
It would be worse. The problem is that I'm sick of every Knicks fan that anybody who's a free agent is automatically coming to the Knicks. The organization sucks.
It's better now.
It is because your man James took a step back, at least from the limelight.
It's not my man's.
That's your homeboy.
It's not my man's.
Anyway,
James Dolan is not my man's.
that's your homeboy, bro.
James Dolan, if you ever watch this, you are not my man's.
He's gonna get us canceled, bro.
Okay.
He gonna put a.
What? He's gonna ban me like fucking like Charles Oakley?
That was wild.
He's gonna have people ask Patrick Ewing for ID.
You're just not gonna be let into MSG no more. You can't go to Phil Collins concert. What you gonna do then?
I do want to see Billy Joel at the Garden though.
Yeah, I was looking for the Versuz shits and that kept popping up.
What?
Billy Joel.
Oh, I thought you meant Billy Joel's about to do a Versuz. like the fuck, bro? Billy Joel? He's gonna do Piano Man? Who the fuck he's gonna
versus Phil Collins?
Yeah, I was about to say Phil Collins.
They need to start making the Versuz not just about hip hop and R&B.
Or like Bon Jovi.
Ooh.
Bon Jovi versus like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. That'd be kind of lit.
Who would you pair against Elton John?
Prince, R.I.P.
That's a good one. What about Sting?
Sting. Well, he was part of the Police.
U2.
No, Sting is not part of U2.
Who he wasn't?
No.
He was part of the Police.
Yes.
Okay.
U2 is it's fucking this guy, man.
Who?
Bono.
Oh. They look the same.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Bro, yes, they do.
Sting is like blonde. And like they don't look alike at all, yo. At all. You see, my man's just racist out here, yo. All white people look alike.
Bro. Yo, with that one, we gotta end it, bro. Because I took a big L right now, man.
I want you to, all right, so like, instead of our faces, you're going to see the faces of of Bono and Sting. I'll let you be Bono. Okay?
Yo, man. It's been a long day. Don't.
You should know this because Apple pushed out that YouTube album to everybody, whether we
Yo,
wanted
bro,
it or not.
I had a coworker who was older, man. Shout out to you, Bob. He was complaining every fucking day we went into the office.
Honestly, that has to be a struggle when you're old and not like technologically like fucking.
Yo, bro, you know what's every fucking day? He was complaining every day about it.
I can't wait to get that old where I'm just complaining about the same shit every day.
Bro, he was like, and damn, Apple has put YouTube on my phone. Who else knows what they put? I'm like, yo, Bob, shut up.
That's mad funny.
But shout out to him, though. He told me how to abuse the system in corporate world, bro. He taught me how to, when you go out to corporate dinners, to wild out and order mad lavish shit and get them tight because they got to pay for it anyway.
What they gonna say? They gonna say no?
Bro, but he was getting doubles of Blue Label every time. He got like 6 of them.
What a legend.
And then after that, I saw that. I'm like, yo. Say no
yeah,
more.
when the company card comes out, live life to the fullest.
Nah, I'll be wild.
Oh, here's actually before we close this out, right? When you go out with friends, right, and it's a group dinner, right? Do you pay for what you got, or is everybody splitting?
One, it depends how many people I'm with.
Let's say gratuity level, like 6+.
Where are we?
Somewhere nice.
Everybody got to split. That's how me and my friends operate. Like, it shouldn't be if you're going to a nice restaurant, the bill's going to be high regardless. So, live your life. If you didn't have money to go there, you wanted to be too cheap, you should have gone by yourself or gone to a cheaper restaurant.
All right, Applebee's, 3 people.
The way me and my friends operate, we just split everything, bro. Like, unless somebody's wilding, like, unless we go somewhere and somebody's like, yo, let me buy a bottle of Clico in a restaurant. We're going to look at you like, all right, nigga, you can do it by yourself. I'm not doing that. But if we're eating, we're having a good time, we just split. Whatever, it don't matter. You could get 5 drinks, I could get 2. It's cool.
Yeah. I do have friends, right? And I hope you're
Empty
watching
out
this.
the clip. Empty out the clip.
I hope you're watching
Empty
this,
out
right?
the clip.
Where I've seen the itemization. And like, can you split this? 6 different ways.
That's absurd. I mean, that's that Riverdale shit.
But then I have friends, and then I got the point snatchers. Don't worry, guys. I got it. I got 3 times on restaurants this month.
At that point, you got to do the rock, paper, scissors. Like, nah, bro. You can't have all the points every time. I need points, too.
Got the point dockers, man.
Shouts out to them, though. They be getting it, bro.
All right. So let's run this scenario down, right? You guys all grab dinner, right? And then your man's orders something to take home with him on the side.
Nah, we closing out the bill, and then you got to do this. That's like, oh, nah, I'm going to bring my girl something. Close out the bill, and then you can order. Because I did that at Brooklyn Chop House the other day. Shorty asked me for something. I'm like, all right, let's close out the bill. On the side to go, let me get this. Because that would have been wow, bro.
That's respectable, son.
She wanted 4 pounds of lobster and lobster fried rice. If you go to Brooklyn Chop House, you know how much that is. If I put that on my boys, they gonna be sick.
Yeah, don't put your girl shit on your boys.
But the point snatcher shit, you know what gets me tight about that though? Real shit. And I respect it, but it's like, why don't you tell me to send you the money by the due date of your credit card? Because you're not gonna pay it right away. And most people won't.
Now you're getting complicated.
No, but I'm just saying.
Now I don't like you.
I mean, I don't do that.
Nah.
I send it immediately. But I'm saying, theoretically, you know your credit card's due at some point. That's not today. That's just bad accounting, so forget what I said.
I'm going to just...
That's mad complicated, because then I got to set a reminder to send the money.
I don't... See, immediately... Now you over here, I got to send you an invoice for dinner type shit. Yeah?
Nah.
I'm not
I told you, bro, I'm a splitter. I'll split everything. I don't care, bro. Yeah. We go all wild out and we split it.
I think that's kind of the benefit of it all, right? Is that everybody gets what they want. But I don't be trying to be on the ass end of that shit, yeah.
Bro, if I'm going out with friends, I'm ordering whatever the fuck I want. I'm not gonna order French fries and be like, yo.
What if that's what you want? What if you in the mood for a burger and fries and everybody else is in the mood for lobster?
I don't know what to tell you. Then you gotta, if you moving like that, then you gotta do your separate check shit off rip. Y'all can split it 5 ways, and then I'm gonna do my check. But why you want to order a fucking burger in a steakhouse?
What if the burgers are fire? It's a steakhouse.
And then them burgers is not cheap.
But they fire.
All right, but what I'm saying is, all right, so then...
You already know how we order our burgers.
Nah. Medium rare, baby. Mm-hmm. This is what I'll say about that. So let's say you're going to go ahead and only get a burger and fries, but you a fucking alcoholic and you're going to drink mad shit. You're going to be sick when you splitting that bill by yourself and we get a bottle for us. Because at the end of the day, if you got 6 people and you're going to order alcohol, you're better off ordering a bottle, unless you like these mixed cocktails. But economically speaking, if you order a bottle, it's going to be cheaper for all y'all and y'all going to get more lit. So you get your 4 drinks and your burger and you getting smoked for like $1.50, $1.75. When we go to a bottle and we going 100 all around.
I've never ordered a bottle at a restaurant other than wine. Not liquor.
It's there.
You could do that?
Yeah, you can.
That's interesting.
If they have a bar, which most restaurants do. But yeah, it's an odd request. Most people don't do it, but if you're smart and economically sound, you do it. And I've went to a restaurant where the Casamigos Blanco was more expensive than the Dom Perignon. Can you believe that?
Just supply and demand. They know who's asking for what.
That's absurd.
But yeah, man, it's shit crazy. How do you feel about people that order shots without asking?
I can't talk shit because I'm one of those people, bro. But it just, honestly, it depends on the vibe. Like, it's always like, vibe check beforehand. So
you out with, like, I would assume that you do that with your people, right?
Yeah, I don't do that with random people.
But, like, if you're in a situation where you're going out, like, kind of, I don't know, maybe something for work where you're not as familiar with the taste of everybody, right?
I'm not doing that.
And, like, because I've seen that. I've been in situations where I've had, like, tequila ordered for me, and I don't really do tequila. Like, I don't. And, like, I'll turn that shit down in your face. Be like, I guess you got 2.
But why don't you like tequila? Like, you just don't like the taste of it?
Yeah, that shit don't sit well.
Oh, so you like throw up and shit?
I don't think I've ever thrown up with tequila. Mostly,
so stop being a bitch.
But like,
one shot ain't gonna kill you.
I don't really do tequila like that. But the thing is, like, it'll be later on in the night, and I'll already be kind of in one direction. Path. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll be good.
Have the whiskey and shit.
And then and then they try to throw in the tequila. I gotta turn it down. So no.
Nah. You see, they moving wrong in that case because it's like you gotta read the room. If you with people,
or at least ask, yo, what you drinking?
Like,
whiskey, tequila, vodka.
You know what I do? I do the shots.
Yeah.
And then once people agree, all right, what you got? You got Jameson, you got this, you got that. All right, bartender, let me get 4 shots of Costco and 1 of Jameson. Feel me? That's what happened the other day. So, I mean, going out with friends is a sport, bro. And especially if you're not familiar with the people, you need to be very careful with what you do. If you're familiar with them and you know people move a certain way, then you got to establish the ground rules. But at the end of the day, know who you with.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with nobody over it.
Oh, nah. But I'm violating. If somebody try to act like out of the ordinary, just because we somewhere where it's expensive, pack yourself up, bro. You should have said that off the rip.
Would you ever like sidebar the waiter and be like, yeah, his stuff is separate?
Nah, I wouldn't do that. He could say that.
He gets his own bill?
No. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I mean, unless I just wouldn't do that. I'll just be like, yeah, you paying this much, and that's it. Nah, because
I might be shiesty.
All right, Pooh. But I mean, there's a very little amount of situations where that would apply. Like, it's either someone spending too much, and based on what I just previously said, we splitting it, or someone's just an asshole, and I'd rather just not get into it. And I was like, you know what? The waiter comes, he has a separate check. Point at him, like, understand, like, he has a separate, or she, because there's cheap women out there, which is fine to be frugal, but
there's a lot of cheap women out there. That's another discussion.
Yeah. Just know what you're doing. Be upfront about it. Don't be like, oh no, I'm not paying for it after the bill comes. Like, don't do that.
Oh, don't do that.
Come on, bro.
Especially not around me. Because I'll get my money's worth.
Yeah, like, you should do that up front. Don't do it when the bill comes.
Or I forgot my wallet. Don't do that. We got Venmo.
Yeah. That doesn't work anymore.
We got Venmo.
Doesn't
We got
work.
Quick Pay, Cash App, Apple Pay.
MoneyGram. Zoom.
How you getting home?
That's fucked up. The train. You can hop the train.
Risk your life.
The way the NYPD moving, yeah.
Bro, the way the homeless people on the train moving, what the fuck you talking about?
Homeless people on the train is nothing, bro. I grew up in New York. I'm fine.
Yeah. All right, go to San Fran real quick.
People is different in different places. So I ain't gonna say I'm good out there, but I'm from New York. I'm good everywhere.
No, we gotta get Oscar in San Fran.
That's fine. I'm gonna go there anyway.
Just go, or LA, just hit up Skid Row one time.
LA is like, I've been to LA a bunch of times.
You went to Skid Row?
I went to where the homeless people's at.
Yeah, that'd be, if your man's passes out in LA, or like you just tape money to him, like as he's passed out, like tape dollar bills, and then just like, you know how like dump the body on Skid Row?
Nah. You can't leave no man behind, bro.
Just dump the body on, he's not really your man's though.
Even so, bro, I have too good of a heart to just leave people out. Like, bro, I've been in a situation where someone who's like basically passed out drunk, and I put homie in a cab, and I'm like, yo,
I've done that. I've taken someone home once.
Yeah, I haven't done that. Niggas
Yeah.
serial killers. I'm good on that.
Yeah, bro. But he was someone I knew. It wasn't like some random like.
Bro, but you just said
like,
he wasn't your man.
He was cool. He was cool, but like, not like, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take him home if that's the case. I won't take him upstairs. I mean, I might take him upstairs. Depends where he's at. Feel me?
Depends how much you weigh. Yeah, your shit better not be a walk up. I will leave you in the lobby.
Yeah, the walk up vibes is crazy.
Not happening.
So that's another installment of the Media Wear Podcast. We are going to be out and about. Check our page for some events, and yeah, like,
Just
comment,
check our
subscribe.
page out. We do cool things occasionally, and when we do post, a few times. If not, like he posts like 50 memes a day. He's pretty entertaining. Me, not so much. I like cats.
His Twitter is better than his Instagram, though.
Yeah,
He has some takes there.
Yeah, but you know, exclusive. You want to join the exclusive follower club,
The Patreon club.
of Last Name Ball? Send a request, and I may or may not accept.
Signing out, y'all already know. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, you a trooper. I love you.